So our role as a society is to make sure that each individual is empowered to their abilities. And this is where the White House and the liberals take the wrong turn. They want to guarantee the outcome at the expense of those that are competing and become successful. That shifting is destroying the essence of what makes this country so successful. So let me give these examples. Think of it in the competition. So, Husker football. Let's say we play Alabama, best team in the nation. So, the White House says, you know, Nebraska may not be as good or have as much talent as Alabama, so we're going to change the rules. We're going to make Alabama give free players to Nebraska. So maybe we play and Nebraska wins, but does any of us think that that was a fair competition? Do we walk away ecstatic with that great victory? No, it's hollow. We know it was cheating. So when we think about the ability to compete, is the opportunity to succeed. And we have to enhance that spirit. So let's think of it in more competition, but in a more United States and Congress. And these are the fights that your entire delegation engages in each day. But do you think in a global competition that a $17.5 trillion debt makes the United States more competitive or not? No. Do you think yearly $500 billion deficits make us more competitive? No. So what we need is something like the Ryan budget that is going to be heavily criticized because it enhances abilities to compete. You need something like the balanced budget amendment that I've introduced. Adrian, being on Ways and Means Committee, talked about the importance of the tax code. Do you think that our tax code makes us more competitive in the world or not? Not. I'll give you one quick example. Well, I can give you many examples, but JL said keep it short. So there is a Canadian company, a pharmaceutical company, that is doing a hostile takeover of a United States pharmaceutical company based in California. And do you know what they're using as their leverage in this hostile takeover? That if this Canadian company gets to take over Amgen in California, and they move the headquarters to Canada, that they will reduce their tax load by half, and therefore increase the value of the shares. We have a New Jersey company that's moving their headquarters to Europe, for God's sakes, because of the better tax treatment. We are losing jobs and opportunities for prosperity because of our tax code. It has to be changed. Energy. Energy is a cornerstone to any dynamic economy. It's the cornerstone, not just foundational, it's the cornerstone. You need affordable, reliable energy. The mayor of Hastings told us about how the EPA rules are going to affect their ability to produce electricity, thereby driving up costs in Hastings. So if you're manufacturing in Hastings, is EPA making you more competitive? No. It may be balancing us between the higher costs in Europe or China, but we aren't in this to get a tie economically or lose. This isn't the World Cup where you can lose and move ahead. And the last I want to touch on is we can't tolerate status quo in education. Maria was awesome and said it better than any of us elected officials can. But we can't tolerate that we, in a digital global economy, are satisfied that our math and science rates 49th in the economic competitive world. We should be up in arms as conservatives, as people that believe in the individual spirit and the success of each individual. We are handicapping our children's ability to compete and have prosperity in their future. And isn't that what every one of us want for our children and grandchildren, is to have the opportunity to prosper and take care of their families? And I truly worry that on the path we're taking, that's not going to be an opportunity for them unless we stand up and fight. We in this room get to decide that, because we are the ones, you are the captains, you are the ones that are going to make sure that we put this country back onto the right path. And we're going to do it by winning our elections, by electing Pete as our governor, by electing Ben as our senator, and we're going to elect our conservative legislative candidates and state officers, and that's the way we get our country back on track. God bless you for being here, and thank you for letting me be part of your